welcome on back to Baseless Claims, or casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay, the Slow.
My name is Tori, broken and confused Thompson.
My name is Tyler, arcade boyfriend Matheson.
Arcade boyfriend.
You getting played? Is that what's happening?
Oh, that'd be good. Oh, that's a good.
Ooh, yeah,
that's a
that was
good
good.
top 40 hit right there.
Now, are you the arcade boy friend, or are you the arcade boy friend?
That's a good distinction to make.
I guess I wish I knew, but all these fucking girls just keep friend zoning me. You
It's
know?
been a long
Tyler,
day.
to be fair, it's not actually your fault because you were not born a Chad. So you are just physically unattractive to women. So we can get into it later. We'll talk about it. I can send you to some websites, but there is places for you to feel safe and at home online.
I don't. Am I going to get a visit from the FBI when you send me those websites?
No, but you'll learn to understand that it's not your fault, so you don't have to feel bad about it. But anyway,
Yes.
yeah. So tell me about this arcade.
Yeah, arcade boyfriends. You see, that's a specific type of boyfriend. There are boyfriend archetypes, right?
Sure.
Like, you have the kitchen boyfriend.
You have the
who's
king of
very
queen.
You have the you have the sitcom boyfriend. That's another archetype of boyfriend. He hates his girlfriend, loves his car, hates his job, and loves beer. That would be a sitcom boyfriend. You have like the kitchen boyfriend, who's a thoughtful, sweet guy, making sure that you're well taken care of in all aspects. And then there's the most toxic kind of boyfriend. There's the arcade boyfriend.
Okay.
Now, I went to an arcade earlier this week, and I was observing this creature in the wild because it's just fascinating to see. You know, I'm like a zoologist when it comes to that shit. The arcade boyfriend is, in its most basic sense, the boyfriend who will try so fucking hard and get so mad at arcade games just to win in front of his girlfriend.
Huh, so it's
Okay.
like a weird flat, like, oh, I need to get this role changed so my girlfriend thinks that I'm good at this video game that's from the 80s? Like, is that what they were trying to do?
I will give you a couple examples here. And this is the most toxic one. This is how you tell an arcade boyfriend. So, ladies, if you're listening and you're like, I think I might have an arcade boyfriend and I need to know if I should break up with him right now or not,
Call the number on screen.
Yeah.
call the number on screen.
It's a hotline.
But
yep.
do this test. You know that arcade game that's like a little speed bag
Oh,
from
yeah.
boxing
Yep.
that you hit and you try and get a high score?
Oh boy.
If your boyfriend takes 3 steps back away from the machine and then runs and swings his whole entire fucking body into that one punch, you have an arcade boyfriend.
That's a
I'm
rough
sorry, that's just the case.
Which is
That's also a
unfortunate.
risky one.
It really is, because when you're hanging out with the crew, not trying to impress a lady, that's just hysterical. But if you're doing it to try and impress a lady, that is an arcade boyfriend situation.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
I think even if you're just doing it in front of friends, like if no one explicitly told you, hey, you should fucking Happy Gilmore this boxing bag at an arcade for children, then in no other situation but that is it acceptable. Unless someone was like, you should do that. Just see how it works. If you're just doing that because your girl is watching you and you want to impress her and show her that you can do a big swing against an arcade game from the 80s, sorry, man, you got a lot of shit going on, and maybe you should take a step back, get yourself out of a relationship. You need to work on yourself before you're ready.
Yeah, you've got some weird priorities on like what you want to be seen as. Like, oh, I want to be seen as someone who can punch a video game really hard, rather than I want to be seen as someone who's caring, or I want to be seen as someone who is thoughtful, or whatever it might be. The only acceptable time to do that, I'm gonna say, is if you're at a bar and they have one of those like it measures your punch or whatever. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's for that kind of. If you're at an arcade
Yeah.
I even think at a bar, it's like, what are you trying to do? Who are you trying to impress?
See,
like,
when I heard
what are you doing?
when I heard you need to step back and work on yourself, what I thought was, you need to work on yourself physically, not emotionally, because
Sure,
like,
gotta
you
get
should-
those numbers up. High score.
you shouldn't have to take 3 giant steps back. You should be able to just one inch punch that shit like Bruce Lee and knock it off of the thing.
I was more so suggesting we get away from that machine entirely.
I don't
No,
think
I'm actually
so.
on Tay's side for this one.
Yeah.
I think you do that and you don't get a very high score. Girlfriend's not very impressed. Well,
Yeah.
I guess it's time to hit the weights, huh? Because that's embarrassing there.
Because if you're taking a girl to the arcade, she is a Stacy and you are a Chad. And then you have to boil down the archetype of like, what kind of male are you? Are you alpha, beta, sigma, zeta, omega?
No, definitely not Sigma, because he cares so much about what people think about him that he's trying to like take steps back to punch this thing. Sigmas don't care.
Sigmas already can 1-inch punch it and break the machine. I see. I was saying maybe we should, it's
No, Tyler,
just
we
not
got what you
good.
were saying. We just don't agree with you, okay? So we've moved
Yeah.
on now. We've moved
Yeah.
on now. Now we go to the gym. Now we talk about workout regimens. Now we talk about diet.
Yep,
We're
yep.
trying to figure out cardio day, arm day, leg day. So why don't you get on our level, okay? Because
Yeah.
we don't give a fuck anymore.
Hey, Tyler.
Now it's about working out.
Hey, Tyler, your thing, but we're going to do our thing instead.
no, yeah. Go full toxic. Yeah, let's put ourselves in the pipeline once again. Talk about alpha males.
Yes,
Yep.
of
Okay,
course.
got it. If you're an arcade boyfriend, it means you're a failure. You need to become a better version.
We,
of that,
whoa.
which is the-
I don't think we said failure.
no,
I
because
think we
the
said you can
arcade
up your
boyfriend. The arcade boyfriend is the one that's trying that hard, is taking the 3 steps when he should just be able to walk up, look at that damn bag, and the machine falls apart.
Yep, bolt by bolt.
Yeah. The arcade boyfriend is the one who's trying way too hard, taking those 3 steps back. Because let's be honest, fellas, you take that many steps back, you look pathetic. No girl is ever gonna like it. Like, you're trying too hard, and it showed her that you're just not ready for action at all times. You need like a warm up.
Yeah, so
What the
there's
fuck?
there's the arcade boyfriend that we're talking about that is trying too hard to be impressive. So what is the title of the person who just commands the arcade when they walk in? Is that arcade husband?
That's the arcade king.
Ah, okay. okay.
That's
He runs
That's
that
the
little game
pinball wizard.
the
okay.
pinball wizard.
Yeah. The final boss,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah, that's the final boss of the arcade. He's wrapped in tickets. He's got a suit of armor made of tickets because he's such a fucking champ.
He's got so many of them. Well, maybe he's just got a bunch of quarters. It's like a chainmail of quarters.
Ouch.
Owie.
But that's protective right there.
Yep.
Did you see any other types of examples of because how long were you studying this? Was it one person or was it like a herd of them?
This was 2 specimens specifically at the punching machine.
Oh, that's rare. They don't travel in packs like that.
No, they were not pack creatures.
okay.
These were 2 separate.
God.
Yeah, no,
Got
not
it.
there together. I fully understand what you're saying, and I agree. They do not travel in packs. Arcade boyfriends are very much solitary creatures. And the funny thing about that, like both of them, is that it's like an all-you-can-play arcade. You pay $10, you get all you can play, like any of the games. So they, like, after doing the machine, like, there's other games in that corner. I'm hanging out there playing skee ball because that's just a good game.
It is.
No one's ever
Everyone loves
like
skee ball.
Yeah, they haven't made other iterations of skee ball because they kind of fucking nailed it
It's
first
perfect.
try.
Yeah, flawless.
If I ever fucking see a skee ball 2 machine, I'm casting it into the pits of hell because it would be too good.
Hold on. What if skee ball 2? That's interesting. What if it's got like anti-grav or something?
It'd be too
Like
good.
air hockey.
It's too good. We can't have that kind of tech. We have to banish it. Otherwise, it will like corrupts our brains because it's so
Children.
far past our understanding.
Yeah, it's flawless.
But I'm in that corner. The boxing thing is right there. They take their big 3 steps. They hit the fucking machine. About 3 minutes later, they come back and they're looking at it. Like someone else is using it at the time. Like a group of people is using it. And they're like eyeing it up. Like, oh, I can't wait to get back in there.
Oh, my God.
My girlfriend's with me now. I got to show her how hard. The first 2 times,
fuck?
those were practice ones.
Did they show up early before the women were there to get a couple practice swings in? Oh,
yes,
that's
they
a move.
100% did.
Yeah, that's a good
The
move.
other type of arcade boyfriend was there's like a little turret kind of machine. Like you put in like golf balls into like an air cannon and you just launch it at these things at the end of the aisle. You know, like throwing a ball.
That sounds
knocking
so
out.
fucking rad. And you need to after the show, you need to tell me what arcade that was because I will be going and shooting turret golf balls.
Yeah, it's very sick. But the other version of the arcade boyfriend, there's only 3 of them, right? And it's not like a game. You're just sitting there like playing it. Like there's no like end goal with this game. It's just shooting golf balls out of an air cannon.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 3 of them, and there's a lot of people. So typically people will do like one clip that falls out of the like retrieval machine. They'll get up and let someone else play. Not the arcade boyfriend.
Okay.
They will sit there with their girlfriend's like arms around their chest shooting this golf ball cannon for over an hour.
Fuck yeah. Dude, that's so
Cool.
fucking hot.
I at that point, I think the girlfriend is also at fault, unless she was saying specifically, "Hey, do you think do you want to go play like air hockey or foosball together? Like maybe we could play Big Buck Hunter."
And they're frothing,
together.
and the boyfriend is frothing at the mouth. No,
No, he wasn't even saying anything. He was just so laser focused.
That's
it was
the
like,
yeah. I feel like that's part of the package right there. Is like he's trying to impress the girl, but like he's also just so in the fucking zone. Like when he's playing a video game, he's in it.
so either she was saying "let's go," or she was just like, "Yes, you shoot those golf balls so fucking good. Wow, this is so impressive." Oh my god, this turns me on so much when you shoot golf balls out of an air cannon.
Oh my god, fucking shoot a baby into me.
with your
Your aim
cannon.
is so good. It better be because we've been here an hour and a fucking half.
Inseminate me, Todd.
I can't help but equate this arcade boyfriend to the more mainstream version of a gamer boyfriend.
Gamers don't have girlfriends.
Oh, that's fair.
Gamers
Yeah.
have player twos.
Go straight
good
to
one.
hell.
Good one, dude.
I deserve to be hung for that one, but
Whoa.
Whenever I see people on Reddit post like married my player 2 today and it's a picture of their wedding with like fucking Xbox controllers and it says like his and hers, I'm like, go die.
yeah.
Just die.
Yeah,
Like,
or the cake
you-
has like an 8-bit character with a ring, and it says like it's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
You're too
fuck
good.
that
You're
one.
too good.
What
at
does it
that.
say at the end of Mario? Like mission success or whatever the fuck that says?
It says "Let's a go," and then someone comes in and shoots Mario. They had a really dark ending for the first
Yeah.
one. Not a lot of people beat it though because it's really hard, but that is how it ends.
But yeah, it's like the little Mario and flag, and it's like, why is this one thing so integral to your personality that you need an entire wedding themed around this nerdy shit that you do together?
Okay, now let's pump the brakes.
Yeah,
A wedding is wedding themed, not
What?
fucking.
No.
Oh, me and my
Weddings
fucking.
can be whatever they want to be, Tyler, you fucking stingy asshole.
Are you defending the gamers?
Yes, I am defending the gamers in this instance and this instance alone.
the only defensive, like I will be on Tay's side in the respect that like I don't know why it bothers me so much. I think it is like very dumb and it like makes me cringe just thinking about that being my actual wedding or whoever's actual wedding or even being there. But I don't know why it bothers me to such an extreme degree.
Ah, yes, the
Because
classic Tory, I side with Tay, but only on these very specific conditions.
But like it's so it's so cringy because it is like if any part of your personality is so integral to who you are as a person that you need to theme your wedding around being a fucking soldier, a gamer, athlete, that's fucking weird. You know what's themed? Child's birthday parties, not weddings.
But also wedding theme can be pretty lame too. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
Here's the dad will walk down with the daughter and look at the husband and say, "This is your property now. She was mine.
I'm not
now
saying
she's yours."
I'm not saying that's the best theme. I'm saying it's a little bit at least more expected than
At least the cake is
fucking
just
groom.
white and tastes good. It's not like
Yeah. You know, I did forget that Tyler does hate when other people feel joy. So that's why he feels this way.
Look, if you feel joy because you got Sonic on top of your wedding cake,
Dude,
that's fucked.
think about it though. You get you and your significant other get custom made Sonic the Hedgehog figurines to put on top of your cake. That's pretty cool.
Look, I love Star Wars. When I see footage of weddings where the bride and groom instead of
God.
a fucking dance,
Oh, no.
and it is always a bride and groom wedding for this shit. Let's be real.
Yeah.
It always is, 100%. When they have a fucking lightsaber fight instead of the first dance, go to hell. Go to hell.
it's fucking Duel of Fates is their song.
Is their first
Oh,
dance
God.
song? Fuck.
Their first duel
They're
song.
not. They're having a fucking lightsaber fight, and it's like, why? Just do the damn dance. It's like the weddings in themselves are traditional. Like you're only doing it out of tradition.
The best man stands up at the reception. You know, I didn't want to start the night off with a Star Wars quote, but this is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
I've never watched that nerdy shit.
It's from the Phantom Menace, but okay.
Or they can say, "I've got a bad feeling about this," which probably wouldn't
Yeah,
go
that
over
would probably
good
wouldn't
in
go
the
over
wedding
well.
speech. Or they could go with an one of a different quote. Started off like real weird. They open with
Or they just say the one about sand being coarse or whatever.
Yeah.
But it is a good distinction that it's not just gamer themed stuff. It is anyone who does like I really like Game of Thrones. I've seen people do Game of Thrones themed wedding and it's like ugh.
That's a little on the nose.
Also, you know how weddings go in that show, so
Yeah, that's what I mean.
it's like I just don't understand when something is so central to your personality. Like a piece of media shouldn't be the most central thing about your personality. Like, oh, this is Doug, huge Breaking Bad guy. They made blue meth at the wedding. And it's like, why not just have a why is a TV show your entire like thing?
at what level does the theme become too much? Because what if it is something like it's not completely themed around that, but they put like little bags of like blue rock candy on each of the tables because it like they knew that he loved Breaking Bad or something like that, so they thought it would be fun to do. Is that too far?
I would say wedding gifts are fine. You know, like the
Okay.
attendee gifts, that's fine. You know, it can show a little personality. That's all fine and well.
Now, Tyler, how non-specific can a theme get before it becomes uncringe? So, like, we've got the specifics of like Star Wars, Mario, Nintendo. Like, Nintendo's a little bit less specific. Is that less cringy than if it was specifically Mario or Pokemon?
As soon as you decorate with an item that is like central to a like culture piece, then it's cringy. As soon as that becomes part of the decoration.
Okay, but what about a space-themed wedding?
What? What is a space themed
so it's
wedding?
not. So it's not. It's nothing to do with like a property.
Yeah.
It's just space. So like the only property would maybe be like NASA or something.
The only property would be the brothers that are attending because they
What?
loved that shit.
That was-
they built the rocket
that was a
that they go up in.
Fucking stretch. No, I'm with Tori on this one. Like, What if the bride's dress is just like a nebula instead of the classic white, you know?
That's way less cringy.
Okay.
I agree. It's less cringy, but it's gonna age really poorly.
What?
Like they're gonna look back at the wedding photos and be like,
Why?
Once the flat Earth is confirmed, hey,
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
it's gonna look pretty rough for all of us.
no, it's just
all
gonna
of
be
us
it's gonna be a
globe.
rough looking dress. It's gonna be like when you look at a picture and you're like, yep, that hair is definitively 80s. Like you're
Okay.
gonna look at that wedding dress and be like, that is of a time.
Okay, but now how about
What if they just wear spacesuits?
ooh,
Both of
now
them.
there
Now
we
that
go.
The little Snoopy
that
caps.
is not cringe if they get launched into orbit right after the wedding. Like if the just married car is a fucking
Oh
rocket ship.
yeah, and there's fucking cans hanging off the end of the rocket
but they get vaporized immediately.
immediately.
They get stuck in the engine, it blows up. It's a whole ordeal, but they died doing what they loved.
We're taking
Yeah.
our honeymoon on the actual moon.
Look, no one wants to. Your grandma doesn't want to see you fucking role play Link at your wedding. She's like, what the fuck is this?
My grandma would, but she's a fucking dork. It's so annoying.
Do you take this lovely bride as your own? Hi-ya!
And then part of the theme is that Ganon swoops in and steals her.
Oh. It's used
Someone's like,
light
why
arrows.
why the fuck are there all these chickens? Or oh no.
Oh, fuck. Speak now or forever hold your peace. So is that it for the arcade boyfriend?
I don't even know how we got from arcade boyfriend to wedding, but yeah, I guess. Just what did we land on? Do you want to be an arcade boyfriend or not?
No, I think I don't know how you're confused about that, considering you described exactly all of it. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
but you guys were like, no, this is something we want. This is you got to pump
no,
up
no, no,
those
no, no.
numbers.
We just want them to get jacked. Also,
Yeah.
Okay.
we just also
You're
think
just
they should.
concerned about their physical
They shouldn't
health.
work on their
Yes.
mental health. They should just work on hitting the weight room so that they can take 3 steps back and be even more powerful.
Well, everyone knows that mental health is determined by how buff you are. So if you just get buff, you're good. You're fixed.
That's 100% true. Speaking of buff, you guys want to talk about superpowers?
Ooh.
Because we had a question come in from our Discord from, I think, friend of the show, Josh, who asked, if you could have any superpower, assuming you only get one, what would it be and why?
One thing I need to clear up first is that Josh is not a friend. I would not go
Yeah,
that
no,
far.
I wouldn't either. He's a
thought-
roommate of the show.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not get those two things confused. Those are very different things.
All right. Sure.
Meanwhile, I know exactly. Hey, Josh, I know you're listening to this on Friday morning. I can imagine you're just like, oh, you're talking about me. Whoa. My favorite
And then instantly
podcast.
shot down, like shot in the kneecap. Like, sit the fuck down, you son of a bitch. Have we talked about superhero shit before?
Oh, I'm sure not in a nice way. That seems like our move, doesn't it?
Yeah. So my superpower that I would want is the ability to stop time, because it's a lot of other superpowers kind of all rolled into one if you think about it.
Describe.
Okay, so with the ability to stop time and me being able to move in this said new space, you know what I mean? Like I can't think of a comparable hero that does this in media property, but say I
Adam
think of
Adam
one.
Sandler from Click.
Sandler in the 2005 movie Click. You want to
Can't
be
believe
Adam
we got that at the
Sandler?
same fucking time.
That's why I asked Tay to describe it, because I wanted to see how Click adjacent she's going.
Tay wants to beat the shit out of our boss and fart in his stupid face.
No,
You're saying you want your superpower to be Adam Sandler.
No, not at all. What I'm saying is, with the ability to stop time, it is effectively
Like in Click.
No, it's effectively being able to teleport, super strength, kind of, flight, if you will, and
You're gonna have to. No, I
No,
don't
you
think
can't
that
say,
one-
you can't say
I
flight
don't
and
think
then
that
air
one
quote if you will when you're talking about stopping time. Okay, those two.
Okay,
That one
You
doesn't
didn't
slot
also
in there.
Stop gravity.
It really depends on the rules of this world where time is stopped. Because
It's Earth.
yeah, because if time does stop, how do things in motion react to me touching them? Are they just locked in space, or can I manipulate them?
Oh, okay, that actually is interesting.
So again, you're just talking click, because he does all that in Click. You know, Adam Sandler in
Right.
2005
But I'm
when
not-
he did the movie Click.
Right, but I'm not going to be gross about it.
You're not.
You're not going to take a big old stinky fart in your boss's face?
No, I like my boss.
You might do that though. It'd just be funny to do. You'd probably just do it to Josh.
Oh, of course.
Slap him around a little bit, fart in his face.
Sniff my stinky ass, Josh.
Who's who's to say I haven't already farted in his face while he's sleeping in his bed across from my apartment?
That's true. You got to be careful though, because Josh does know what your stinky poos smell like, and you wouldn't want that getting out.
My superpower would just be whenever Tay stops time, I can resume time.
And
So
you get immediately notified to reverse it. It's your fucking mirror neuron's fire, and it just immediately undo.
Yeah, I don't even have to think about it or be in the same room. My superpower is just a block.
It's so fun.
Like, Tay goes to stop time to fart in her boss's face, and then I just get like a live feed of what's happening, and at the perfect time, I unpause the time.
Oh my God.
And then
such
Tay
an
is just like
asshole.
on the desk, ass in face, and it's, what the fuck are you doing?
Why?
My superpower is only existing to fuck Tay over.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say
God.
you have any choice in the world. You could fly, you could have super strength, but no, you just chose fuck Tay in particular.
I would. Any other day, I would pick flight because I'd get a lot of enjoyment out of that. But this, just I get more enjoyment out of.
Guess you're a fucking dick.
Because if my superpower was just stopping other people's superpowers, who's super then? No one. I could beat the fuck out of Superman just because he walks up near me. Sorry, you don't have superpowers, and I have a gun.
That's scary.
Good point. I would do flying for sure. That just seems fun. And like, Tay, you said the teleport thing because if you could stop time and then like travel somewhere and then resume
Yeah,
time, like
exactly.
I understand that, but I would rather not have to do the work, like the physical work of the travel.
Completely fair.
So if I could just like fucking shoot up and fly and go somewhere, that'd be sick.
That would be
Monkey's
sick.
paw situation, though. Can you only fly as fast as you can walk? Because that would be so shit.
Oh, that
Nah.
would suck.
Nah.
Can you imagine you get to fly, though, and like you can only fly as fast as you can walk, so it's just fucking pointless?
Well, no, Tyler, I can.
You can still
do
get
a
around
workaround.
traffic and shit. It's still like a straight shot.
Yeah, I can get around that though, Tyler. So if you can only move as fast as you can walk, what you do is you wear one of those cool wingsuits and then fly straight up at the speed of walking for like 20, 30 minutes. And by that time, you'll be a couple miles into the air. Then you stop your power of flight and then glide even faster.
Wait, does
that's good.
if you ask for the power of flight, and no, it's not just the speed of walking, but if you want the power of flight, do you also get some type of no fall damage cheat enabled as well? Because I feel like those need to go together.
That's a good point. I don't know
Yeah.
about that one. That
Well,
seems a little too OP to give yourself invulnerability and also flight.
Just from falling straight out of the damn sky.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because as soon as I see Tori get up high enough, I'm going to be like, stop superpower. Let's watch it.
You only get
worry,
one,
I'll-
Tyler. Who are you shutting down, me or Tay? You don't get to have two.
I was hoping I could just get away with with just stopping superpowers altogether just to be an asshole. But
No, it
it'd
really
be funnier to
fits-
stop Tay like stopping time because she just thinks she can get away with anything and then just don't think so.
It's really fitting that your superpower that you chose is effectively no, stop the bit. I'm doing it my way now.
Yep.
Just because Taze has a better payoff. Like stopping Tori from flying, it doesn't really it doesn't lead to anything funny other than
It's just
he,
sad.
Like, falls.
You're just gonna watch me fall.
But Taze is hilarious because if she's trying to like shoplift and stops time to like grab something and I turn it back on right as she's walking past the sensors, that's fucking hilarious.
I will only use my powers for good, though.
I don't think that's true. I don't think, especially as when someone is testing their powers to see just how much they can do with them, absolutely you're going to get up to some shit. Without question, you're going to get up to some shit.
Yeah, you're right.
There is no one person who would ever, if they had superpowers, just use them purely for good. No fucking way. Because why? Who gives a shit?
Well, to be fair, Jesus did that, but aside from Jesus, no one would ever do that.
Jesus did it to get laid.
Okay, elaborate, please.
He did all of Jesus's magic is essentially just party tricks.
So are
Magic.
you saying that Jesus was the first arcade boyfriend?
Yeah. Jesus was toxic as hell. Jesus was just doing that shit to get laid. He paid that blind person that he healed. He just paid them. They were like, "Hey, pretend to be blind real quick. This is gonna go over so well." It's like a card trick.
So the blind person was a crisis actor.
It was a false flag operation.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Jesus's superpowers, magic tricks, whatever we want to call them, was essentially the equivalent of doing a really dope card trick at a frat house.
Yeah, when Jesus fed over 500 people with 2 fish and 3 loaves of bread, that was a really
I can
cool
do
party
that.
trick.
I just call up Papa John's. I can also do that.
The fuck are you talking about?
If I want to feed people, all I got to do is just call up Papa John's, get some pizzas delivered. Boom, they're fed.
I don't think
And like way better than fish.
The card trick when Jesus died and then came back?
Okay, that was sleight of hand.
That was. There was a
Yeah.
double. It was the Property Brothers, and they did a little swap halfway through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was his twin brother. Yeah, like, are you kidding? I can also turn water into wine. Just let me look away really quick while I dump something else into this glass. Ooh.
Yeah, Jesus wasn't impressive.
No, not at all.
Honestly, I'd be way more into the Son of God if he had like fucking laser eyes or some shit.
Yeah. And the whole walking on water bit, I mean, Criss Angel did that too. And wasn't it just a thin sheet of glass on the surface of the water or some shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not impressive. I've seen magicians do that shit. Mm-hmm. So basically, Jesus is just a magician.
Criss Angel is way more impressive too. He like floats and shit. That's rad.
I thought you were gonna say, whoa. Okay, don't fucking call Criss Angel a magician. All right, he's a mind freak. Okay,
he's
There's
not
a fucking
a magician.
difference.
He's not an illusionist. Okay, he's a mind freak.
So Jesus was the mind freak Messiah.
He is to this day.
Got it.
the mind freak Messiah. Okay, no, we can't talk about another TV show.
We
but that would
can't
be pretty
pitch
good.
another great television show, but everyone can kind of assume where we were going. And it does, if you're wondering, yes, it's like 80% of the show is about his new burger restaurant.
Nice.
The Messiah Mind Freak, sponsored by Mr. Beast Burger.
So are there any superpowers that you, if you woke up to find that you had one day, you'd be like, God damn it, I don't want this.
Oh, like talking to fish.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fucked up.
All of Aquaman's other shit would be cool. Like being it because the world is like 70% water.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could fucking go to anywhere in the world super fast.
Imagine how much money you could make being the person who can do deep sea exploration.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
strength to like carry shit back up to the surface. Like you'd be rich.
Yeah.
I like how that's
like,
the
you get-
world we live in is I'm like, I wish I had superpowers so I could make money.
So, like, yeah, you could just, like, dive to, like, shipwrecks and shit, and because everyone else needs that big, awkward scuba gear, you can just get into those tight little spaces and just breathe in there just fine and not feel panic.
Yeah. I mean, chipwrecks, but yes.
Did you say chipwrecks?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Alvin and the Chipmunks. Yeah, Chipwrecked. You never seen the third installment of the famous trilogy, Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Is that really what it's called?
You know
yeah,
it is, baby.
Chipwrecked.
Oh, God.
Or the Squeakquel.
So what okay, so I wouldn't want to talk to fish. But I don't. What are the other superheroes? What are the other lamest superheroes? Like the world's lamest superheroes.
I feel like it'd be really obnoxious to wake up as the Flash and not realize it right away.
Oh, that'd be tough. That takes some getting used to, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because it's like when you're not used to like a go-kart or something, and you press down on the accelerator and it just goes, "Gah, gah," you know, and
you
you're
get
not
some
expecting
whiplash.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, being the Flash would give you some serious whiplash. I don't know. Like, if I had to pick a real superpower that I would want, definitely Spider-Man's whole shit. Like that, like swinging, fucking dope. The one that would suck to wake up with would be like Slipknot, a la Suicide Squad, the man who can climb anything, and it's just a grapple gun. Like that would suck. I'm just good at climbing.
I don't know. That one could be also pretty fun in certain situations.
Yeah.
Though. Like there are ones that are like wouldn't be fun. Being able to like climb up buildings and shit. You know, it's not Spider-Man, so you're not web swinging through Manhattan, but it'd be pretty sick to just be able to climb anything and be okay.
Being able to speak with the dead would be a bad one.
Yeah, that would
because like, what if
suck.
you don't want to talk?
Yeah, not at all. And that's
I'd hate to wake up.
Yeah, that's just kind of intrusive, you know, because like this ghost will just be like, "Oh, finally, you can hear us, and like we can talk to you, and you can relay messages to us," and you'd just be like, "No, I'm not going to do that." It's spooky.
And then they're just always in your ear. It's like having a toddler with you at all times. That one would suck.
Yep.
I certainly wouldn't want this superhero, which I didn't know existed. Arm fall off boy.
Come again?
Arm fall off boy.
That is leprosy.
That's the name.
And it's all hyphened. Arm fall off boy. And guess what happens?
His arms fall off.
You guessed it, Tyler. You're so smart. How'd you do it?
Is that a DC property?
Oh, geez. It certainly sounds like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, that sounds like a DC superhero. I put in air quotes.
Yeah, you know it is, baby.
Well, they kind of fucked themselves. They went, like, first and foremost, they went with Superman, and they blew their whole load on every superpower.
Yeah, he's
for
got all
one
of the things
person.
that people might want.
And then they're like, we need new characters. And they're like, fuck. I kind of thought we were just doing the one. We kind of really, like, put ourselves in the corner here.
What about a rich guy who likes to dress up as a bat? Cool, ship it.
Shit. Fuck. Just go for
Batman,
it. Yeah,
Batman should not. Whoa, Major Maple Leaf. He's just a really ripped Mountie.
Yeah, that's
Fucking awesome.
That's Canada's Captain America.
Hell yeah.
Are you? What?
It's not the same,
It's
though.
not. No, he drinks way
God.
more maple syrup.
Yeah, they really just keep trying to make new superheroes because, like, they're all just kind of the same. Where it's like, all right, why'd you make Matter Eater Lad? He's just a lad who Matter Eater Lad. He can eat matter.
So food.
No,
So he can just
like
eat
he could
things.
like eat through a fence or like eat a car or like eat a brick.
Does it take as long as it would take with a normal meal, and is it as filling? Because that would suck.
I don't know. Probably
Because it would take me like 8 days to get through a whole car.
I mean, also,
Yeah, it would be a while.
kid who can eat things that aren't meant to be eaten. Isn't that just like an 8-year-old?
I don't like. There's one called Fruit Boy, and I don't think I like it.
Nope.
Yeah, they. There's some.
It'd be
There's some
even
issues
worse
there.
if they put it into live action, because then there's a big intro, dramatic, steps in, and then the voice is, "I'm Fruit Boy." It's like, nope, cancel that one.
Yep.
Nope, that one is not getting picked up for another season.
There are a couple of powers that I've been like told once upon a time for like dumb superpowers, but the one that really sticks out to me is the ability to swim through lava. Because, like, when the fuck is that ever going to come up?
When are you ever gonna see active lava that you're like, I need to get to the other side of this now?
Exactly. Plus, how would you ever know?
Yeah, how would you ever find out that? Like,
I'm not gonna test it. Like, if someone told me, "Oh, you have a superpower, you can swim through lava," I'd be like, I don't think I'm gonna try it.
I don't think I can, but thank you.
I think the ability to shrink yourself, a la Ant-Man, would also be kind of fucked up to, like, wake up to and not know exactly how to revert.
Oh, it'd be super traumatizing to wake up as the stretchy boy from Fantastic Four.
Oh, yeah.
Because you wake up and you're all stretched out, and you're not going to be like, oh, cool. You're going to be like,
Or the Invisible Girl.
Hey, is Flat Stanley a superhero technically?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. He is a superhuman.
That'd be an interesting one to try.
He's an anti-hero, though.
We all know the problematic tale of Flat Stanley.
Yeah. Why do you think we're in the Middle East, Tori?
He kept mailing himself into women's locker rooms to get a little peek because he's a nasty boy.
Gross.
Can we just all agree that the worst kinds of people, like, whenever the question gets brought up of like, oh, if you had like $1 billion, what would you do? Or, oh, if you had superpowers, or even just as simple as like, what do you want for Christmas? The people that are like, I just want you to like donate to a charity in my name, or like my superpower would be like world peace. It's like, oh, fuck you. No, it's not. You're lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, look, that's a good thing to say. I understand why you say it, but you're lying through your fucking teeth.
Yeah. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah. I don't fucking believe you, where it's like, if you had $1 billion, what would you do? I would donate it all. All of it?
Yeah, you wouldn't though. Is the thing.
You wouldn't even get yourself like a Big Mac or something. Like, come on.
There are people who need more than just a Big Mac in the Africa, Tory.
Oh,
I don't need any of this.
Fuck off. No one. That's what I always think, is that no one is impressed by you right now. We are all internally, like outwardly, we all say, oh, yeah, nice. Internally, everyone is like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, the people
okay?
we're impressed with are the people who are like normal ass people and then extracurricularly do like donate a lot of their time or money or raise awareness or whatever, that kind of like, those are the people who you look at and go, damn, good for them. Not the people who just like, hypothetically, if I had $1 billion, I would donate it to Africa. Like, you're not even saying a charity. You're just saying like,
Africa.
I'm just going to drop it into the middle of the country and
continent.
let them divvy it up.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I totally believe that you're hip to everything wrong with the world.
How about
You think Mandingo has a superpower?
Mandingo?
Google it, Tay.
I don't wanna.
Google Mandingo right now.
God damn it.
I thought that was just slang for big dick.
Mandingo is an actor in certain films.
Mandingo is a 1975 American historical drama film directed by Richard Fisher and starring James Mason. I don't think I googled the right thing.
Do you have your safe search on?
Mandingo was born on February 25th, 1975 in Mississippi, USA.
Look at the images. Look at his big dick.
Okay, so it does mean big dick.
Okay.
He's a porn star who has just a fucking hammer.
Oh, well, you needed to say porn star, not fucking actor, because now I can't find him.
I thought I was being obvious.
No.
I think it's a superpower. Maybe I'm wrong. I want to know your thoughts.
To have a big dick?
I don't think that's a super.
Not having a big dick, having a dick that big. There's an important distinction that happens there. A 10-inch dick, yeah, that's a big dick. That thing needs its own fucking pen to live in, because that's an animal.
I gotta fucking look this up. Hold on. Mandingo.
I don't think that's a superpower, because your superpower is no one's gonna want to fuck you ever.
Oh my fucking
Oh,
god.
there we go. It's a fucking hammer, right?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But why though?
But really, what is the purpose?
Why?
Again, I don't think it's a superpower. I think it's a super inconvenience.
Aren't they all though?
Yeah. Can you imagine the fucking swamp nuts you get with that bad boy?
Oh, it'd be, yeah. Frankly, it would take half a bar of soap to clean it every day.
I can't look away.
Yeah, it's and it stares back almost like it's smiling, like it's drawing you in.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He pisses with that thing?
Shits with it too.
At that point, the urethra is bigger than his butthole, so it just made biological sense to do so.
Gross.
It's like a fucking sorting factory. It's just like, this hole is big enough.
Just gotta redirect.
So what are y'all doing to fight the Taliban?
Are we really going to talk about the Taliban on our comedy podcast, Tyler?
I can see the comments now if we don't. Like, oh, why are you guys staying silent on the Taliban?
Yeah, because our fucking audience is so concerned.
Yeah, what are you doing to stop the Taliban? Apparently, you're like, oh, I want to stop time and everything, but what are you doing about the Taliban, Tay? Huh? You're so concerned with superpowers that you're not focused on super caring about this.
I've started to drink more water.
That's what you're going to do to fight the Taliban? You're going to get super hydrated?
Yeah.
I joined the army.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
What position?
Missionary.
What are you doing, Tyler?
To stop the Taliban?
Just to fight them. You don't have to stop them. You just have to fight them.
There's so much I have done already that I can't even think about all of
You are not saying any of it, though.
Yeah, because there was just so much that I already
Okay,
did
so just say
to stop
one of
the
them.
Taliban.
Just say one of them.
I have a bumper sticker.
That says...
Reckon Bush 84.
That one too. And it also says, knock it off, Taliban.
That's not really assertive enough, Tyler.
Yeah, but I'm doing my part, aren't I?
Tyler, they're going to strip away all of the rights of, like, women and girls. Like, no more gay marriage over there.
Yeah, but
either.
I said knock it off.
They're not going to listen to you with a bumper sticker.
The bumper sticker did also have a picture of Garfield, like, wagging his finger, like, knock it off.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, that's a pretty important
Okay.
part.
Well,
That'll
I
do
thought,
it.
If it's me, it involves Garfield.
This really feels like we shouldn't be, gang.
Yeah, we really shouldn't be fucking talking about this. But I fucking adhered to the bit because I thought that's what we fucking do on this show, but apparently.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying I just wanted to know what you were doing to stop him.
Hey, I want to dunk on Tyler really quick about that whole Garfield thing.
yeah.
Hey, Tori, did you know this motherfucker makes a fresh lasagna every week?
Yeah.
Every Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
It's Garfield Monday.
That's ridiculous. Why would you make an entire pan of lasagna every fucking Monday?
To be fair, lasagna is delicious, but that
It
is a fuckload of carbs there.
Yeah, it's a fuckload
Yeah,
of carbs. It's a fuckload of prep. It's a fuckload of cooking.
I mean, not really. You just kind of slap it together, put it in the oven, and boom.
Yeah, preheating
That's
the
a
oven is the
lasagna.
longest part, honestly.
Yeah, that's the hardest part too, is waiting. Like, because I'm so amped
You're
about
so
that
ready for
lasagna.
it. You're so ready for it.
I can't
but,
wait to dig in.
But you are your body will not survive much longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I mean, Tori, you get the point of Garfield Mondays, though, right? Like, I don't see why Tay always makes a big fuss about Garfield Mondays. Like, it's just kind of like a tradition that I've had going for like 10 years.
Yeah, okay, but it would be funnier. Like, I would be less concerned about you. Like, okay, Tyler does Garfield Mondays, but Tyler also does Garfield Tuesdays, Garfield Wednesdays, Garfield Thursdays, Garfield. It's just, dude, you can't. You pick one.
Yeah, and Garfield
one.
Saturdays, you just drink coffee all day. And, like, you don't intake any other calories. You
don't even
going
like
to
coffee.
die.
Well, to offset all the lasagna from the week. So
That's
like,
not how your body works.
yeah. So if I just don't eat Saturday, then it all digests that day, and then I'm good.
And coffee's a diuretic, so.
That's not.
Yeah, and then I get all of it. I evacuate the Garfield week, and then Sunday is Garfield Sunday, which just means I take a big nap
Good God.
to recover from Saturday.
You should probably get a colonoscopy because I'd reckon you're 90% polyps, bud.
Yeah, no,
Gross.
I've already had a colonoscopy. They told me I have to stop.
Yeah, but you're not going to because that's not what Garfield would do.
No, I said, "What? Are you kidding me? Like, no, I'm not going to do that." Like, Garfield
Did you bring up
wouldn't
how
give up.
did you bring up how we live in America and they can't take away your rights like that?
Well, no, I brought up how, like, you have to stop doing Garfield and lasagna things. Like, I know you're trying to make a big joke of this, but you physically, for your health, you have to stop. And then I say, ugh, Mondays. They're like, nope.
Yeah, it's like
You got to stop.
it's like a Thursday afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm aware of how unhealthy it is. But that's why I have Saturday to just evacuate the whole system.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Can we clear the waste out of this podcast, maybe?
You absolutely bet we can blow shit out of this podcast. This whole. Thank you so much for listening to the show. Go ahead and leave us a like, favorite, comment, and or review wherever applicable. Really helps the show out, gets us into curated lists, and it helps us beat that algorithm, baby. It also gives us more fuel for the fire. If you leave a comment, just like our friend Josh did, we like to talk about stuff like that on the show all the time.
Not friend.
Right, not friend. Not friend.
Roommate. Not a friend.
Right,
Your
roommate.
roommate, yeah.
Roommate of the show. But yeah, go ahead, leave your stuff, and we will probably talk about it.
If it's good.
Yeah.
Okay. iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio. What do these all have in common? They're all places you can listen to podcasts. They're also all places that you can review and leave star ratings for this podcast. And if you do that, it helps us out. It could help us out, depending on the rating you give us. But hopefully you like the show, and that will help us out bigly. The other thing you could do is go to youtube.com/shapelessmedia, and that is the YouTube channel that corresponds with this podcast. Go on there, watch some of our videos. Bound to find something you like.
Now, if you want to support the show in other ways, you can do so financially, and that would be, look, there's a hyperlink you can go to. It's a whole big ordeal. It's a thing called Pod Decks. We don't use them during the show, but we use them at the end of the show. It's called the Pod Deck Last Laugh, and if you like what you hear, but you'll like it in the same way that you liked Click, the 2005 Adam Sandler movie, where it's like you'll have a good laugh at it, but not for the reasons that Click thinks you're having a laugh at it. Like, so if you want to have that, go to poddex.com, use code SWORDWATCH at checkout. You get 10% off your first order. It kicks some money our way. And then if we get enough money, we'll put together a big Click viewing party where we'll all watch Click together.
I don't want to do that.
Is this a bad time to tell you that Click makes me well up a little bit?
Like
with jizz?
Like emotionally?
Yeah,
With
like it makes
jizz?
me a little teary-eyed.
Oh, okay, so not like you get hard.
No.
Not like blood flowing to your
Who's
cock.
ever like,
Getting
oh
hard.
my God, I'm getting pretty welled up right now when they're talking about being fucking torqued. That's not a thing
Is that
anyone
not what that means?
No one's ever said that.
I've said that at funerals now way too many times.
Like, oh, dude, I'm fucking welled up right now.
Yeah. I thought that's what people meant at funerals.
Is it?
Yeah.
That they were horny.
Yeah.
Everyone's welling up right now. Ugh.
Oh. I thought I was the weird one. I was going into the bathroom to jerk off to try and get on everyone else's level because that's what I thought they were all doing.
All right, well, speaking of things that make you horny, are you guys ready for the Pod Deck Last Laugh?
That does not make me horny, but go for it, I guess.
It makes me horny in the same way that Click makes me horny.
Tyler, Kate Beckinsale is in Click,
Yeah, I know.
so it does make me horny.
Yeah, like I'm not saying it's like it still gets me there, but like not for the reasons you think.
Okay, but
Oh,
what makes
you think Kate
it's for
Beckinsale?
it's for the Christopher Walken scenes.
No, it's for the Adam Sandler scenes.
Okay.
Okay, but what makes you hornier? Click the movie or the troops?
100%. If you put Adam Sandler and you had him in flying red, white, and blue fighting the Taliban, I'm pretty hard.
Click 2, he stops time and kills Hitler.
That sucked.
Yeah, I know. I
That's
just
kind of Adam Sandler's
I just
whole
kind of think
shtick.
that's the thing that they would do.
You have to go kill Hitler.
You know who would play Hitler too, Tyler?
Would it be Taika Waititi for
Nope. It's Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler playing himself.
and Adam Sandler playing Hitler? He plays everyone a la Jack and Jill style.
I was going for Paul Blart plays him, but
Oh,
that
yep,
would be
yep.
good.
I was
that
also
would be very good.
I was also going to say Gilbert Gottfried.
oh fuck, that'd also be pretty good. All right.
I still like Christopher Walken giving him the mission. You gotta go back in time and kill Hitler.
You guys didn't laugh at my impression the first time. Let me create a space to do it again. All right. Now, are you ready for the Pod Deck Last Laugh?
Sure.
I think I'm appropriately ready now.
Okay. Would you rather put ketchup or ranch dressing on everything you eat?
Can I take a mulligan on this one?
Let's talk about Paul Blart being Hitler again.
Okay.
What would be funnier if he had ranch on his mustache or ketchup on his mustache? If it was ranch, it might look like cum.
The only thing Hitler had on his mustache was loads of amphetamines because the entire Third Reich was drugged to shit.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to think of like a good line to give Hitler that Gilbert Gottfried could scream.
Did they have ketchup in like the 1930s?
Probably.
Like when did we figure out juicing those bad boys?
Well, there's chunky ketchup, which is gross, but there is.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. I gotta recover from that for a second. What? There's chunky ketchup?
Can I get some ketchup, please? Yeah, did you want smooth or chunky?
You.
Yeah, this isn't peanut butter. I don't want the option. No one asked for that. No one was eating a burger and was like, "Oh, this would be like even better if I had to chew my way through."
If I had a little bit of pulp in this ketchup.
Who put this ketchup on my schnitzel?
Taylor's using that entire time to think of a Gilbert Gottfried Hitler line. Oh my god. Tyler, you want to do Christopher Walken one more again for us?